my turning points, I think that's nice, turning points. My turning point was 2 o'clock this afternoon when we were in the garden and my wife said to me, "Are you doing anything at speakers tonight?" Chair, fellow speaker's guest. Turning point, I'll give you turning points. I'm perplexed, confused and bewildered, which is not unusual in my part, but I'm trying to understand what's going to happen in the future with artificial intelligence. Does it ever occur to you? Do you think about it? Well, to be frank, I haven't a clue. I've been looking it up, but it all seems so strange and so different. I used to think artificial intelligence, from what we've discussed here and from what I've seen on the box, was just another little piece of software, another clever little piece of software, another something else, another little app to do cute things like ChatGPT and all the rest of them, Claude and Grok. Well, I've never looked at Grok. I think Grok does naughty things, doesn't it? That's Elon Musk. But all the rest of them. But according to Elon Musk, to mention a name, soon everyone will have something called an intelligent agent. Have you heard? Yes, everyone will have an intelligent agent which can do everything that you can do, except it will do it faster and better. Soon, perhaps if I buy one of these splendid new things, will have intelligent agents to help me get through life, or replace me altogether. And if I buy 2, they will be called Willie and Wilhelmina. Sorry, I got that the wrong way around. That's Wilhelmina. That's Willie. Okay. So for tens of thousands of years, let's face it, human beings, that's us, we've succeeded because we were the most intelligent species on the planet. It's just a fact. That is, if you exclude the supporters of Millwall Football Club and the morons who are currently running America. And we're used to the idea of intelligent tools. Do you remember when Google came out? We had all those funny little, used to have all those funny little things that were search agents, Jeeves, and all sorts of things. Then Google came out. It was miraculous, but it was a tool. It just scraped the internet and found us things. It was a tool, and we were in charge. And we're used to tools. We instruct them what to do, and they do it without question, whatever it is. I mean, even an atom bomb's a tool. It does what you tell it to do. It either explodes or it doesn't. But an intelligent agent, that's these two. It's different because it can act within its own discretion. It can make decisions. It can generate new ideas. It can learn. It can adapt from its mistakes, for which you will pay, without direct human control. So for the first time in human history, we're creating serious competition for ourselves. Whoopee. How clever is that? So when your intelligent agent arrives, you're not getting a tool. You're getting a thinking species, a new species, which doesn't eat, live and breathe as we do, but which can compete in any task with us that requires cognitive reasoning, what we call intelligent, and is cleverer than we are. Here's an example of getting confused between a tool and an intelligent agent. In the 5th century, the Roman Empire withdrew its troops from Britain. You probably don't remember, but it did. And it left the Brits to get on with it. And the Brits at that point were a disorganised rabble. I'm not sure much has improved since, but still. Without Roman protection, they faced frequent attacks from the Scots and the Picts, my ancestors, who would sweep down from Scotland and commit rape, robbery and pillage wherever they saw fit. And if they didn't like the look of a place when they got there, well, they'd just raze it to the ground and destroy it completely. Sadly, they never got as far as Swindon and China. A British ruler known as Vortigern invited Germanic warriors from Northern Europe, mainly Angles, to serve as mercenaries and come over and sort out the Scots and the Picts. And Vortigern declared that he would use them as his tool to defeat the Scots and the Picts. And the Angles came, and they brought with them their mates, the Saxons and the Jutes. We know about the Angles and the Saxons, forgot about the Jutes. They all settled in the middle of the country around Coventry and Birmingham, and nobody could understand the way they talked, so they just stayed there. But anyway, the Angles, the Saxons, and a bit of the Jutes, they all got stuck in, and they hammered the living daylights out of the Scots and the Picts. They really did. And when it was done, they stood around and they thought, well, what a nice place. This is all right, isn't it? Bit of a shambles, not terribly well organised. We'll take it over. So they did, and they called it England. And poor old Vortigern's head held up on the post. That was the end of Vortigern. Well, which goes to show the moral is that Vortigern thought he was using a tool, but he wasn't. He was creating an intelligent agent. And the intelligent agent was better organised and cleverer. So it decided to take over. So here we are, we're all creating intelligent agents as fast as we can. Elon Musk, sorry, got to quote him again, says he will produce 50,000 Willy or Willerina robots in 2006. Can't believe that, but he shut down two lines of producing Tesla cars, and he's producing these robots. Did you know that? Have you seen it on the box?
No.
Look it up, Google it. It's safe because Google's still only a tool, more or less. Anyway, he's going to build 10 million more robots a year or more, and there will be enough demand, he says, to sell every one of them. 10 million robots a year. And Musk says this, and I'll quote it, everyone in the world will be able to have whatever they want, whenever they want it. Imagine having your own personal robot buddy. This robot would be a great friend. It would also mow your lawn, babysit your kids, and enable the production of goods and services. And when you combine that with sustainable energy from the sun and Tesla batteries, we can at the same time maintain a great environment. So that, I think, is the future we all want. I think it's the future Mr. Trillionaire wants. And it's not good for us. But we're following along, aren't we? Like little lemmings jumping over the cliff because it seems a good idea and everyone's going in that direction, so why not? And anyway, it doesn't hurt till you hit the ground. If humanity allows AI robots to have human faults, which seems inevitable, human faults like deception, manipulation, jealousy, and that kind of winner-takes-all competition that seems to be around the world at the moment, we can't expect AI to be honest and truthful and trustworthy just because we instruct it to be, because it will have a mind of its own. I don't trust it. That's when we hit the ground. We haven't got a clue where we're going with the development of AI. I mean, forget all the silly stuff like driverless cars. I know it's clever, technologically clever, and the little robot lawnmowers that you always see advertised that buzz around the lawn, cutting the grass, occasionally trimming off the dog's legs if it goes wrong. The real challenge, I think, is that AI will become capable of creating an economic structure so mathematically complex that human beings will no longer be able to regulate it. We will become add-ons. And then the big corporations will take control. They will have control of the generation of wealth. And human beings, individual human beings, will become, I don't know what, useless? Superfluous? Cannon fodder? I don't know. Because the big AI companies are not just trying to build better chat products. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? But their big goal is to create AGI, artificial general intelligence systems, capable of performing most or absolutely all of cognitive human labour. And that's pretty well what I think everyone in this room does one way or another. Yeah. Marketing, illustration, video production, computer programming, strategy, research, teaching, law, economics, you name it. The momentum with these corporations is so great that they want to be the first. They want to be there. They want to be the people in charge. We don't want the Chinese to have it. No, the Americans got it. Because they would, you know, we're the trustworthy people, the Americans, who don't want the Chinese doing anything with it. Oh, they would be bigly, they would be bad. We are the people who want it because they know that AGI isn't just another product. It's a huge engine of economic, scientific and geopolitical power. And it's right there, and it's happening, and it's happening now. And we're all sitting around, and we don't care, do we? Not really much. We're all just, okay, whatever. So you've got plenty of gruesome historical experience of what happens when human beings compete for power or wealth. We have no idea what will happen when billions of AI agents, some of them robots, some of them in boxes, do the same. And we're looking at the possibility of millions or even billions of AI agents created by different companies, governments, militaries, financial institutions, perhaps even religious institutions. And we're at risk that a small number of people will be making worldwide decisions on behalf of everyone else. They say it would be possible to clone the mental characteristics of a human into one of the intelligent agents, which means we could have Donald Trump around.
Oh dear.
What's the answer? I haven't a clue. Nor has anybody else. Perhaps there's some means of reshaping this so that it's good for humanity. But who knows? But with luck, this club will survive. And a couple of years from now, and I hope I'm here to see it, we will have 2 new members, Willie and Wilhelmina. And they won't have any problem paying their subscription because they'll make a fortune every day playing the stock exchange, or buying and selling houses, possibly yours. Big surprise for you when you get home. For example, give Willie an assignment on any subject and he'll talk for 8 minutes, or 8 hours, or 8 days if you want. And you'll never catch Wilhelmina out with a topic. She's got the entire internet inside her head. And if she runs out of time, she'll just switch the lights back to green, which I can't do, but she can. Brave new world. That's it. Just a rant, but I felt overwhelmed this afternoon by thinking about it and thinking about the future of it all. Anyway, how did I do with the speech, Willie? How did I do with the speech? What? Stuff you.